everyone, it's Clint Tucker, guitar trainer and coach. We are going to be talking about the slash riff today, the slash lick. It is Fretwork Friday, Volume 7. And what I want to show you is how you can take the pentatonic scale and start to create some really cool sounding licks. And Slash does one that I just think is devastating when I hear it. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. We're going to be using the E minor pentatonic scale. Okay, so for beginners, let's figure out what the E minor pentatonic scale is. I had a little brain fart there for a second. It is going to be a 5-note scale. It's actually the 5-note G major pentatonic scale. It's a Japanese scale, but it's going to be starting from the E note. So it's E, G, A, B, and D. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do it on one string. That way we get kind of comfortable with it. It's going to be 6th string open, G on the 3rd fret, A on the 5th fret, B on the 7th fret, D on the 10th fret, and then E right here on the 12th fret. Okay, so that's the beginning way to get better at this. When you get really good at doing this on one string horizontally, we start to take that little idea and put it in a 3 to 4 note grid or 4 fret grid. When we do that, we now do a little bit more of an intermediate version of this scale, which would be a vertical version, okay? That's going to be E on the 12th fret, 6th string, G, 15th fret, A string, 12th fret, B, that's 5th string, 14th fret, D is going to be the 4th string, 12th fret, E on the 4th string, 14th fret. Okay, so we're basically doing this now over 3 strings. And if we keep it going, there's the G on the 3rd string, 12th fret, A, same string, 14th fret, B, 2nd string, 12th fret, D, same string, 15th fret, and then back to the 1st string, E on the 12th fret, and then G on the 15th fret. So, when you're looking at this, this shape looks like a box. And some people call it the blues boxes, right? The pentatonic boxes. What that's going to help you understand is that this becomes super important for all our little licks that we can do, okay? So how I'm attacking this is with, right here, down, up, 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 down, up. And that allows me to get 2 notes per string. And you start practicing that as well, and now you're getting into a little bit more of your intermediate picking work. So the first way, one string, horizontal, E, G, A, B, D. Second way. Back to. That's the more intermediate way. Vertically, right? Starting from E, then starting from D, then starting from B, then starting from A, then starting from G, and then we start back over at E. When you get good at the intermediate version, now you can start working on your licks. The first way to do this lick, or to work with this scale, is to do a full bend on the 3rd string. So you can be a beginner and work on that. In fact, I really recommend you practice doing your horizontal work and then finishing it with a bend. Definitely can hear like a lot of solo ideas coming out of that just with one little change, a bend. If you did like a slide, then put a bend in there, now you have even more solo ideas. So Slash does a little bit of all of these things, and one of the things he really likes to do is he likes to do this inspired Chuck Berry like little lick. Angus Young uses it, Chuck Berry, all the rock and roll legends. What it is you're going to bend the 3rd fret or the 3rd string up a full step. Then you're going to hit a double stop with the 2nd and 1st string. So that's a bend on 14 on the G string. Then we're hitting the B string and the E string on the 12th fret. So the way we time this out is triplet, 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 triplet. Now let's finish off this with a pull off. So we're going to go from that D note on the 15th fret of the 2nd string to the B note. Now you have that's one way that he does it. The other way that I like to do is I like to add a bend on this 2nd string. And he does this a lot, especially when he's using his wah pedal. You'll bend that 2nd string, 15th fret, and then you're going to hit the unison note. You're bending a D up to an E. Then you're going to hit the E on the 1st string, 12th fret. Then you're going to do the D to B, and then our lick. This is the slash lick. So let's go slow. Now we put a little bit of gain on there. If we had a wah pedal, it's just a mean sounding lick. Now let's say you get good at that. How do you practice like getting in and out of it? You can practice sliding from your notes that may be on the 3rd string. Then go into that lick. Another way you could do it is do maybe like a little modified version of a riff from a song. Now I like to put a little cherry on the top of it and do this on the 1st string. Go from the G to the A, 15, full bend, then hit the G, then hit the E. You can really get nasty with it. Alright, so we're working on the slash lick using E minor pentatonic. If you're a beginner, you can work on just doing the horizontal on 1 string. And I really suggest you start with that. Then when you get good at that, start adding in the pentatonic on a vertical plane by using the notes that you did horizontally and then connecting the alphabet that way. And when you get good at that, start practicing this little lick right here. You start to do this kind of a thing, you can do variations all the time around this. You can do... You can do but either way, the idea behind this is you start to get some ideas rolling and you make variations slightly at the end of the lick or at the beginning of the lick or in the middle of the lick, and now you're making that lick into 4 or 5 different licks, 6 different licks. You string those together over your horizontal knowledge of the fretboard. Now you got a really cool sounding solo or an idea that you can improvise with, and then you start working on putting that into different keys. There are 11 more keys that we can practice this in. So you can really get a lot out of this and chew it up a lot. So I want you to work on this. Take your time. Practice everything with a horizontal 1-string approach first. Then add the vertical in there. Then start working on the licks. And then try to combine all of them in there. Hey, if you want to get a lesson with me, I do in person and I do virtual lessons. Go to cwtucker.com and click the booking tab. Or you can send me a message on Facebook, or you can send me a message on YouTube. Like and subscribe, follow me on Facebook, and y'all have a blessed day. Talk to you soon.